I knew we wanted to get married the day she met my kids, because I knew after her being with them for a few hours that this would work. I knew it by the way she interacted with them. She's very mothering. As a single dad, you're looking for a woman that's going to be that way.
For me, I knew I wanted to marry him. It's kind of a two-part answer, because I just always felt a sense of peace about him. And in the beginning, I didn't meet his children. So that was huge for me. Even though it was hard, it said a lot to me about what kind of father he is. That he didn't want me to meet his children prematurely until he knew that him and I were on the right path. So then when I met his kids and we all interacted, again, I just kind of had a peace about it, always. My expectations was that we were on a fairy tale ride. It was going to be fabulous. And I didn't expect hiccups, because we were perfectly meant to be. And everything was just going to run smoothly. That's what I expected.
I actually felt the same way. I felt that we were going to have a honeymoon stage. And we were going to go out of town, and we were going to come back, and we were going to be in love and happily ever after. Then the reality hit that my previous ex was crazy and made it very difficult for me, and more for Lisa, to interact with the kids, because she would talk bad to the kids about her. So it made it very, very difficult.
The first year for me was hell. I expected a honeymoon fairy tale first year of complete bliss, no problems. And it was probably the worst year of our marriage, because we were trying to navigate through this experience together. And I just assumed that if you love children like they're your own, and you just step into a role, that everybody just keeps rolling like we were that nuclear family, having no idea that a step parent is a completely different ballgame. So I came in guns a-blazing like gangbusters, because I'm a handle-it person, and I came in to handle business and be that mom and be that wife. And at the time he was working a lot, so even more so, I was put into a role of caretaker, disciplinarian sometimes, and boy did that ever backfire on me. On us.
It's a nightmare.
I have an older child, and she had a stepmother that I pretty much always got along with. So I just assumed that I would get along with his ex-wife, and we would all work together as an amazing team for these children. And it wasn't quite what I expected. And it was very difficult. And so I have learned, again, coming in like gangbusters, like I can just handle it, where the moms will take care of it together. That's not my role. And it's best for everybody if I just stay a little bit back and be more of a support to him. So I had to step back over the years and kind of learn my place a little bit.
For me, I felt the same kind of way as Lisa did. Like, we go to Christmas with her ex and the stepmom. We have Thanksgiving with them. We all get along. So I was thinking that's how it was going to be. We wouldn't have to go do all that, but we would get along for the best sake of the kids. But through all of this, Lisa's kind of had to take a back seat, and I've had to get very patient with dealing with her. So in order to deal with her better for the sake of the kids, you kind of have to tap dance around certain things. Because unfortunately, she feels like you're always attacking her, the character of her, and then she explodes.
Well, you really have to watch your delivery.
Yes.
So he has to be very careful, like you say, how you present something, knowing that it's always going to be taken with a defense screen. So he's had to really work on that, not engaging.
That's it right there. Not engaging. That was the number one thing that I don't do anymore. If I get bad text messages or bad language or any of that, I don't respond. So she nailed it right there. I was digging for that. I was digging deep. We've been married for 6 years, and I can honestly say it's really good. But what we have learned in how we deal with the kids, how we deal with the ex, how we deal with each other when we have things that come up, different issues, we communicate, we talk about stuff. Yeah, we've grown a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like we've come full circle. We've been through the mud. We've worked it out. We've hung in there. And so, yeah, we've learned these skills that have made a huge difference for us.
For sure.